Hey y'all, this is just a test. Today I'm going to give y'all some cleaning tidbits. I hope you fancy this is helpful.
This is not going to be an in-depth tutorial on how to do a clean. I'm not going to talk about starting positions, first pull, second pull, third pull, the nuances of this and that, about the Olympic lifts or about the clean. If you do want an instructional video about how to do the clean, I would highly suggest checking out Greg Effort, Catalyst Athletics YouTube channel, follow their Instagram, as well as the book, Olympic weightlifting book. I think it is the best source of information on the topic if that's what you're looking for. Today I'm just going to give you 3 big, chunky, broad, general tips. They're really mistakes that I often see when just the average Joe wants to do power cleans or cleans for the first time, and especially when I see strongmen and powerlifters doing the clean. Strongmen especially when they're trying to do an axle clean. So these are 3 mistakes that I see that I'm going to address, and you can take these tips with you and implement them immediately. So the first tip is use your legs. When you break the bar off the floor, when you squeeze the bar off the floor, that is an action of your legs lifting the bar up. So you're trying to load your springs, your legs. You're trying to load your springs, feel tension here, and leave some power in your legs. That's what's moving the barbell. That's what's breaking it off the floor. The mistake that I often see is, especially with powerlifters and strongmen, they'll take a traditional deadlift stance. So their hips will be really high, their shins will be pretty vertical, their shoulders are pretty far over the bar, and they're looking somewhat down, maybe slightly ahead. And what they want to do is pull the bar, yank the bar off the ground really fast. They see the clean as a fast, explosive movement, and so they try to move it like a dynamic effort deadlift. While there is an explosive component to the clean, it doesn't need to be explosive right out the gate. You can slowly and under control break the bar off the ground using your legs, and then you'll explode as you get down under the bar. So what I would suggest is feel heavy throughout your full foot. So if your feet had 4 corners, 1, 2, 3, 4, even pressure throughout your full foot, you are gonna lift the bar off the ground with your legs. You're not gonna yank the bar off the ground. So I'll show you what that looks like in just a second, but you're gonna do a floating clean. So you will get in position, you'll do 3, not full lockout deadlifts, but 3 sort of clean deadlifts. You'll come up, about mid-thigh, come back down. Don't touch the ground, come back up. You'll do 3 of those and then go right into a clean. What that'll teach you is control with your legs. Your legs are moving the weight. If at any point I was to say, pause, you had such control of the bar that you could pause the bar in any position. Now, if you were to go back to the mistake I talked about with your hips high and you're just kind of yanking on the bar and you're using momentum right at the start, that would be really difficult to try and pause the bar mid-pull because you're just relying on explosiveness and momentum to pull the bar. So let me show you what it looks like. I'll do 3 kind of these floating deadlifts and then go from there. And this is just reiterating, practicing, using your legs to initiate the clean. I'm gonna get rid of this mic. The next tip, leave your arms straight for longer than you think you need to. So if you think about the force that's going from the ground up through your body into the barbell, let's talk about that for a second. You are pushing your feet into the floor. That force is going up your legs, through your rigid spine and torso, down your arms into the barbell. So if you just think about your arms being cables connecting your body to the bar, you need to keep your arms straight when you accelerate the bar up. Now, I know that some people, Olympic weightlifters, will bend their arms. They'll bend the arms to get the bar higher in their hips. You have to bend your arms to get back under the bar. I'm not concerned with that, just for beginner's sake. Leave your arms straight for a little bit longer than you think you need to. A mistake that is often made is pulling the barbell with your arms. Your legs and your hips are much stronger and they're a lot better at accelerating or propelling the bar up than your arms pulling the bar. When someone pulls the bar with their arms, oftentimes they prematurely pull the bar. So they're here, a little bit too low, not in position yet, and they'll pull the barbell and they'll jump forward, or they're always chasing their cleans or getting on their toes. Bending your arms early is sort of like a power leak or a weak link in the chain. Be patient. If you actually use your legs and you leave your arms straight, your legs will do their job, you'll be in a better position. Pulling the barbell also kind of gets someone to pull themselves forward. You want the bar to pull up, and then you'll transition back under the bar. This is weight lifting, so you are trying to lift the weight and pull the bar as high as you can, and then your arms just kind of act to help you get under the barbell. So again, to come back to the cue, arms straight for a little bit longer than you think you need to. So as you pull, I'm not going to do it now because it happens so fast. I am like lightning speed here that it's kind of hard to see. So I'll show some slow motion clips of what it looks like, how long my arms stay straight as I'm pulling the bar. Final tip of the day. What's my final tip of the day? Start with cleans, full cleans. Skip the power clean. A lot of people think that the power clean is like prerequisite for learning how to do a full clean. Full clean meaning you do a full front squat all the way down after you pull it. I've said this in the past that you should power clean before learning the full clean, and I get it. That is an immediate solution. If you want to teach someone right now, today, how to do something and send them on their way, give them something that they can do, something that doesn't have a ton of hurdles, doesn't have a ton of barriers, just let's do the power clean and then send you on your way. But if you're wanting to do this because you want to get better at cleaning Olympic weightlifting, or if you want to do this for the next decade, I would suggest just going straight into the clean, the full clean where you do an actual front squat. And here's why. You can get away with a poor rack position when you do a power clean. So I can pull and I can catch the bar really high, even off my collarbones, supporting all the weight in my arms and my hands, because I'm only going to a little tiny shallow quarter, less than a quarter, maybe an eighth of a front squat. But if you tell yourself you have to actually do a full front squat, it is really hard to do a full front squat with a crappy rack position. So you bring your elbows up, you support the barbell across your torso, behind your deltoids, touching your neck, kind of across your collarbones. So you're getting into a good rack position that will allow you to squat all the way down. So if I tell you to do, when you do your power clean, to sink it all the way down, it gives you more incentive and forces you to get a better rack position. Even if it's a bit choppy at first, so you do your power clean and then you have to go into a front squat, that's fine. Just do a front squat after every clean that you do, and it will improve your rack position better than just avoiding it and doing power cleans all the time. That's it. Thanks for watching, and always remember, train on time!